Covalence with Burn here on the local show, and I'm joined by the guys here in the studio. What's going on, guys?
Hey, not much.
Not much, man.
Glad to have you guys in. Go around, introduce yourselves, tell the people what you do in the band.
I'm Carter Manson. I'm the lead vocalist and rhythm guitarist. I write most of the songs.
Right on.
I'm Richard Hodges. I'm the drummer and harmony vocalist.
I'm Tad Long. I'm the bassist.
I'm Harrison Hammett. I'm the lead guitarist, and I also sing sometimes.
All right. And you guys just did a video pretty recently for that song, Burn. Tell me about working with August and making that video.
Yeah, that was a super fun process. So we set aside a whole day to film that video and did it all that day. The first part that we shot was inside. We filmed it in the concourse. We just went to a whole bunch of different locations and filmed a whole bunch of shots. And
There was a stripper cage.
yeah.
My idea.
And then after that, we drove all the way out to our friend's farm in Rutledge and filmed the outdoor bits. Built this big giant fire, fell over, almost killed Richard.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
almost
got
died.
to
I was
unleash your...
doused in lighter fluid. Like,
Yeah, you got
the
to
entire
unleash
time.
your inner pyromaniacs on
Oh,
that.
yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
got Harrison playing with fire earlier. And then,
Yeah, I
I
burned a
breathed
bass in
fire
that.
at one point.
yeah. Oh, you tried to breathe it?
He
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's in
The
the
shot didn't turn out great because I threw up directly
Yeah,
after,
you
but
did.
Burned a
all
picture of
good.
me and an ex-girlfriend. Yeah, that was great.
All right. So, what's it like, taking a song that you worked on and translating it to a video? Like, did August come in with an idea, or did you guys already have in mind what you wanted to do?
Yeah, Richard actually was the brains behind that video. He had that whole vision going, and we met with August and talked about it, and he thought it was a really good idea. So he did a really good job of capturing what we wanted to do with the video and putting it all together.
Yeah.
I said, the first thing I said, let's see, music video, burn, fire,
Yeah.
and lots of it.
Self-explanatory.
I even jokingly suggested we had flamethrowers in it, but that didn't work out.
Yeah, well, you don't want to go full Rammstein,
Well, if you're gonna go, you gotta go all in sometimes.
Yeah, no, you absolutely went all in on that one, man. And it has a different vibe than the videos you see now from rock bands. I feel like they're I hate to say just polished or something. They look just manufactured in a way. It doesn't seem too real. It looks like they've taken too much from cinematography. It's not so much about a band. And you guys have kind of a 90s-ish vibe in your sound, 90s, early 2000s, and that's what that video reminded me of as well.
Definitely, I wanted the video when I first pictured it. Like, I had it pictured scene by scene. I remember going straight to Carter's house with it all written down on my phone and just explained every scene as the song went on. And I really wanted all of us to have a personal scene throughout the video, just kind of expressing what the songs mean to us and everything. So
Yeah, did a great job with it.
And August really put the artistic touches on that video. That's another thing that I really like, because he does a lot of like short films and stuff, so he's got that more artsy side. It's not so much like a documentary of a band playing a live show. It's more like a piece of artwork.
He's very much got the creative film side, and it's hard to bring a vision like that to anybody, whether it's musically or you're working on a music video, to translate that vision to something that really comes to your expectations. And I think you guys did phenomenally well. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, people go check that out. It's on YouTube and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And we're in here today because you guys have new music to debut.
Correct.
Yeah.
Tell me about this. We're going to be debuting one of the tracks here in a minute called "Close My Eyes."
Yeah. So we just got that back and got that recorded. It turned out really good, I think. But that was the second song we wrote, and it was originally an instrumental track we played a couple times, and then I eventually wrote lyrics for it. But I think that is the most unique of all of our songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that shows off a lot of our skills. I mean, like, I guess not our skills, but like I feel like it's the most fun for us to play because we can just do what we want with that song. It's kind of a simple riff, but at the same time, it's a lot like more than that.
Yeah, like he said, I mean, it was the second song we wrote, and so we've just been like improving on it and improving on it and improving on it. And I'm personally really happy with where it's ended up. It's always been one of our songs that kind of resonated with me a lot, and so
Awesome.
yeah, I'm really excited to put it out there.
Yeah. And for me, I just joined the band back in like mid-April, and they had been playing this song for like about a year or so. And then Carter came to me. He was like, "Man, this needs some more touches to it." I was like, "Okay." So then I started listening to a lot of Tool and Danny Carey, and you'll hear in it I actually
Okay.
made my own version of some of the sounds and like Indian drums that he uses on Raiden 2, I think. They're very
Okay.
similar. I play djembe, shaker, all that good stuff. If you really listen, you hear little splash cymbals and bells and little cymbal swells and everything.
Yeah,
So-
there's so much percussion in this song that it took us about an hour to get just the click track
All the
done.
side percussion and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
It was
Mr.
very
Carter
impressive.
Manson over here decided to have the slowdown as a click track, so we set 2 hours down with Brack Owens, our producer, and went note by note getting it slowed down. And every time we thought we had it right, Carter was like, "No, it needs to just slow down. Like, could you do like a quarter slower?" So
Yeah, but Brack Owens is the guy who's done all of our recording. He works out of his home studio called Ridgetone Studio, and I want to give a quick shout out to him because
Absolutely.
he is absolutely wonderful. He's really easy to work with, and he has done an amazing job at capturing our sound.
Oh yeah, he's not only captured the sound that we have and the vibe that we have, but then he's just made it like everything that's like in our heads that we can't actually do just on our
That's
own.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to get into someplace. You can always record things on your own, but it helps to have somebody with that kind of ear. When you bring them something, they're like, "Yeah, I know what you want with this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's give the people a treat now. You want to give any background on this? No.
No,
All right.
let's just let him hear it.
All right. Covalence, Close My Eyes, debuting here on the local show. Covalence, Close My Eyes, premiering here on the local show, and we've got the guys here in the studio. You were talking about writing that in the studio, kind of working on it with Brack Owens, and hitting some parts that were just like magic, studio magic.
Yeah.
Can you give me some of that studio magic?
I mean, one way I found it was studio magic was, I don't know if you heard, but in like the second part where it got heavier, there's like these stops that we do, and when that happened, we never played it like that before. So Richard and Carter just did it, and then Brack stopped us, and he was like, and then they were like, oh, what do we do? And then he was like, no, you didn't do anything wrong, just go back and do it again. And that was like something magic that we found, and it was just like, it was so beautiful to have in the
that's
song.
probably my favorite part of the song now is that part that we just came up with in the studio.
Those just those coincidence, kind of happenstance. You just kind of stumble upon them, and it's just perfect.
Yeah, and
Definitely.
Tad, throughout that entire song and in a lot of songs, he just kind of plays the lower notes, and that part I was like, play the octave.
Yeah. I
And then do a
remember that.
fill with the octave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. You can't capture. You've got to capture that magic on tape when it happens.
Yeah.
Make sure it's recorded. If you're in a studio, always be recording. You never know what you're going to capture.
Definitely.
So I would be remiss if I didn't mention how young you guys are. So if you want to go down the line and maybe say your name again and how old you are.
Yeah, I'm Carter. I'm the lead singer and rhythm guitarist. I'm 16. I'm a junior this year.
Yeah.
In high school.
And he sings. That's who you've been hearing sing. Okay.
I'm Richard Hodges, drummer. I'm 19 years old, and I go to Pellissippi State Community College Magnolia Avenue campus. Shout out to Professor Misha Goldman and the APE program.
There you go.
I'm Tad. I'm the bassist. I go to L&N STEM Academy downtown with Carter, and I'm 16.
I'm Harrison. I'm the lead guitarist. I am 19, and I also go to Pellissippi, but the Hardin Valley campus.
I'm glad that you guys are pursuing education outside of high school. It's easy to be in a band and just be like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm just going to be in a band, man.
I thought about it.
Nah, take it from me. It's better to just at least give it a shot. If it doesn't work out in the long run, go back later when you've got more patience for it. But yeah, I thought I had to mention that because people, I guess you guys get it a lot. You'll be at a show and they're like, oh, wow, that was an awesome set. You guys are playing songs like you play some covers from the 90s and you nail them. And I don't think any of you were alive when most of those bands were recording. So people come up to you afterwards and they're like, you guys are in high school or just out of high school. And I think there's a little bit of cognitive dissonance that's created there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people, when they see a bunch of teenagers with guitars get up on a stage, they're like, oh no, here we go.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
at first they don't think we're teenagers because Carter looks like he's 24 years old.
You've got that deceiving goatee and that beard,
Yeah.
Yeah. But you wanted to give a shout out to the marching band that's going to be featured at the beginning of this next track.
Yeah, so the beginning of this track name is called March On, and I have rewritten all the drum parts for all the songs, and I came to Carter with this idea. I was like, this song's called March On, kind of like with the Burn idea. He was like, yeah. I was like, what if we have a marching drum cadence at the beginning of it to just add that flavor? Because that's what I did our very first show was I brought out a marching snare, just did a solo, and then we started the song. I was like, I wonder if I could get some drumline members in here to record our cadence. I graduated from Carnes High School this past year. I was a drum captain over there, march snare drum. Shout out to Mr. Jimbo Crawford for letting us use part of the drum cadence over there for this song. There's your
Very cool.
credit, Mr. Crawford. You get it now. But yeah, I ended up bringing in only one of our guys, Mr. Ben Esbell, marching tenors over there. And we just overdubbed everything. That's just me and him. He overdubbed 4 snares, 2 tenors, and then we just took a bunch of old bass drums and toms and played part of our cadence. And again, I'll give a shout out to the Carnes High School drumline and congratulations on their big first place win yesterday at their competition.
Oh,
Heard they
wow,
actually,
yeah.
I think it was at Harriman or Heritage High School. I forget which one it was exactly because I couldn't go. But from what I hear, they actually were asked to come out on the field and play the cadence, which is what you're about to hear, or part about
That's
what you hear.
fantastic.
So, yeah, first place. getting that winning streak going up again.
Right on. Yeah, coming from a marching band background myself, I heard that and I was like, that's awesome. I got to get the story behind that. So, all right, we're going to hear March On right now. It's Covalence live here on the local show. Covalence March On here on the local show. And you guys were telling me working on that snare stuff in the studio that you just like, let me see what I can work with this.
Yeah, you hear little tenor drum like shots and other drums being hit through there. I just told Bracco, I was like, man, this needs more drums. And that's the day that Bracco started to hate me. No, but I was like, just play the song and hit record. So all of that was all like one take.
Just
like,
ad-libbing kind of stuff,
it,
yeah. That's
and I
cool.
also want to give a quick shout out to Maya. She's one of my friends in the Carnes Color Guard. She just confirmed it. They were at Harriman High School yesterday and got first place.
Okay, well, congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I did marching band competitions. They're crazy. They're fun. I enjoyed it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, like, band bus stuff usually gets weird when you come back to those kinds of things.
I gotta get change and stuff with a bunch of sweaty people.
Yeah.
Sweaty high schoolers that are going under puberty and everything.
I know, yeah, lots of people finding themselves, yeah. Okay, all right, let's digress quickly.
Please do.
Yeah, so you were saying we got some shows coming up.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about these shows.
All right. So, if you like what you've heard, definitely check out one of these shows coming up. This Friday, we're playing, it's called the Pumpkin Smash Festival. It's a Halloween music festival.
Very cool.
It's in the Jefferson City Pavilion. It starts at 8 o'clock. Tickets are $10, so definitely come down there and check us out.
Right in the downtown Jefferson City?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's called the Jefferson City Pavilion.
Okay, right on.
And then on November 17th, we're actually putting on a music festival in Oak Ridge. It's called the Musical Meltdown. It's going to be at the Grove Theater. Tickets are $5. We're going to have concessions, and it's going to go from 2 to 11. So
You got all kinds of bands on there, too.
Oh, yeah, I've got the lineup here.
Yeah, give me a rundown of that lineup, because it's great.
All right, we've got Four Eyes.
I'm in it.
Diane's Garage Band. We have a couple teachers from my school.
From the STEM Academy?
Yeah, playing. We've got Red Darty, Jason Colby, and then we have another local band that we've played with, the Hoons. Our ex-drummer is actually in that band. So,
okay.
Yeah. And we've got Nightfly, which Richard and I are also in. Truth of the Matter, Whiskey on Sunday,
Which I'm also in.
we've got Covalence,
Which I'm also in.
We're all in that one.
Quite obviously, you're in it, Richard. I don't think you have to specify.
I hope so.
We've got the Worn Out Souls. They're a really cool local
They're
band. You
really
guys
cool, yeah.
should check them out. And the American Idiots, which
I'm
are
also in.
yeah, I'm in too. But the American Idiots are the headliners. They're a Green Day tribute band, so
Right on.
they sound just like Green Day too. I've heard them. I'm gonna be in the band then, but
You've seen them before
Yeah.
you were in the band.
yeah,
And they
sound just like Green Day. It's incredible.
Unless you somehow come in and ruin it or
That
something.
was
yeah.
actually
Like shout
Don't mess it up.
out to Sean Abbott for that was kind of our introduction to playing live. Our first show was at the Open Chord. Our first bigger show was at the Open Chord with we were opening up for the American Idiots, and it was a huge show. We had a huge turnout there actually.
That was my first time meeting them, and they played Even Flow, and I was like, oh my god!
I hope you guys are all keeping up with all these names we're dropping.
Yeah, you guys like to name drop.
Oh yeah.
It's a little
Keep it to yourselves, man.
Yo, I know this guy.
So you guys are you dropping an EP soon? That's what.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're shooting for spring of 2019. We're gonna have a 5-song EP out. We've got those 3 songs you've just heard, one more that we've been playing live for quite a long time, and then one that we will hopefully be debuting at the Musical Meltdown.
Very cool. All right, where can people get more details on the Musical Meltdown? Are you selling tickets, or are you just gonna have
I think
pay at the door?
We're gonna do some pre-sale tickets probably, so just be on the lookout. Watch our social media for that.
Hit up the Covalence
Facebook.
social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah, we've got Facebook event and a whole bunch of stuff. We'll also be getting new T-shirts.
Merch is always
pretty soon.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
people like the merch.
We'll be selling all T-shirts, and we'll have some hoodies, all a brand new design at the Musical Meltdown.
Yeah.
So if you want hoodies, you better send us a message tonight.
Please pre-order.
Yeah, they're pre-order only. We're gonna have a few to sell, but not very many. So
Awesome.
There are people that have been asking us for new T-shirts for like a year and a half now.
I think
We're
you were showing me the designs
Finally,
the
yeah.
other day. They're really
Very
cool.
excited.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
t-shirts are $15, hoodies are 20.
Right on.
So,
Definitely
Alright.
get on the hoodies because I remember last time we had a bunch of people who wanted them. It was too
Hey,
late.
you know, it's
Yeah,
getting
I
that time
wanted
of
one.
year, too. What better
Oh,
way
yeah.
to roll
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the winter
exactly.
season than with a brand new Covalence hoodie
exactly.
for Christmas?
Support your
gotta
favorite
rep.
Yeah.
local band who's named after a term in chemistry.
Buy one for your girlfriends, fellas. Keeps them warm at night.
They love them. They really do love the hoodies. Yeah.
They do.
I mean, all of my nice hoodies have
And-
been taken by ex-girlfriends.
And they're actually hoodies this time, not those zip ups.
Oh, hey, no,
Those were
do not
actual
do
pullovers.
not bash the zip-up hoodie. That is
I'm wearing my zip up right now from last year or whenever.
Yeah, and I was supposed to get one, but then fans stole it from me.
dirty fans.
Hey, we can't say that about our fans. We love our fans.
Sometimes, except that one. You know who you are.
You know who you are.
We got beef.
Yeah, come to the show on the 17th. They bring your friends.
She will be there because she's in one of the bands playing. Might need to do some little prankage on stage.
Uh-oh. Even more incentive.
I have my evil fingers going right
So
now.
come on down to see that happen, whatever that's gonna be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be
that
fun.
sounds ominous.
Gonna be on World Star.
But yeah, definitely come to those shows. They'll be really fun. The musical meltdown. I mean, that thing will be going on all day. So tickets are just $5. So
All day pass.
Support
Yeah.
these guys doing. I mean, that's an ambitious thing to kind of put on yourselves.
yeah,
So
and depending on the turnout, this might become like a yearly thing. So
Very cool.
And if you're interested and you know us and you have a band, definitely hit us up and let us know if you'd be interested in doing it again. So
Yeah.
right on,
Roll.
guys. Thanks so much for stopping by, premiering new music. Thank you so much.
thanks for having
Thanks for
us.
having
I know
Yeah,
the
thank
people out there have been digging it because "Burn" was one of the most requested tracks we've had.
Oh, wow.
Are
you serious?
Yes, yes.
This is
Yeah.
news to us.
Oh no! Well,
You didn't want to tell us before, so we weren't just like, yeah, we know.
You're getting our genuine reaction. That's wild.
So we got to get you back in here very soon.
Oh,
Yeah, we'd
Uh,
love to.
As soon as you get that album out in spring, maybe before then, we'll have to do like a
Yeah.
Christmas with Covalence or something.
Ooh.
Yes.
Definitely.
I've
Yeah.
been
Sounds
wanting
like
to do
fun.
Christmas covers for the longest time.
Oh, well, now sold.
Dude, I'm so down.
All right, guys, thanks again for stopping by. Covalence, check them out. They're on all the social media. Get their new music is available, I guess, on Bandcamp.
It's
Spotify,
everywhere.
iTunes.
If you use Napster, if that's your thing, it's on there too.
So go get it. You got no excuse. All right, it's the local show here on 94Z. We'll be